live for laughs, taking many forms. Trustworthy eyes, hide the devil horns. Preying on the weak, got you feeling tough. Praying on my knees, have you had enough? I held my hands in the air, you held a knife at my back. You always say that you care, but actions speak louder than that. Broken promises, broken point of view, broken thoughts on all that you put me through. All that aside, I kept trying with you. You crossed the line, trying to break me too. Really nothing else left that I can say. Lie every time you look me in the face. Believing you is my biggest mistake. It's about time we break the ties, set 'em ablaze. When I ran away from you, my flame returned. Guess it's safe to say that now the bridge is burned.
Hello. How is everyone tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. I see Nani's. I see Geoff. I see ranch dressing. I see bluffing with my muffin. How is everyone? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I like my plastic look. I couldn't believe how much it really looks like me. So today is May 2nd, 2026, and I am happy to say that I am 8 years clean of my drug of choice, which was methamphetamine. You know, I went to therapy last week. Was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. And my therapist asked me, so you were able to abstain from relapsing? You were able to abstain from going back to your abuser? How did you do? And I was like, look, there were a lot of people that told me that I would never do it and that I couldn't do it. And my mission was to prove them wrong. So she said, you're haters. And I say, yo. So that's my drive. That was my fuel, was my haters. And hold on for a minute, because I know that you all can hear, because I can hear in my headphones my gaming little person. And he's just being way too loud. And I've had to tell him all the time to stop being too loud. Not that I don't want you all, like, that it's interfering with my stream, but he's just being too loud, okay? Okay. Thank you, bluffing with my muffin. So I'm going to share a link. I think it's my mic. My mic is really good. I love you too. I love you more than you know. My mic is really, really good. Like, it can hear everything. Like, I can hear myself moving my feet on the floor. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I'm wearing Crocs, so they noisy. My breathing is great. I see what you did there. Did you like that? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I probably need to be like sharing some stuff. Where is my link? You know what? Every time I get on this dang StreamYard, I forget how to use it for, like, you know, the first 5 minutes. What in present or invite? Where's the dang link? You know what? Invite guest. Okay, you know what? I got some issues, okay? Yeah, we got issues. wait a minute. I need to go over here to even be able to share my link. You know what? I got issues. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Like, to share the live. I didn't share it in places, I didn't do nothing. I was busy all day, okay? I was out going and I went to Menards and I got some. How do I Why can't I pin it? Do I have to go on YouTube to pin it? Because if I do, that's kind of dumb. I don't get it. Went to Menards. I had to get primer because some of you know I am remodeling my kitchen. And yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Um da, 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 da. I am being weird. You can hear my typing. Sorry. Clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like it's always awkward when I first start out. I'm sorry. I'm always awkward on this thing. But yes, 8 years. So I went to go visit family a week or so ago, and I had gotten with my new therapist, and I posted a new video to TikTok that explains this, but it was a get to know you session, and I told her my backstory and whatnot. So on that drive to go visit my family, I have to drive the same road every time, and it just happened to be the road that one of the roads that I tell you about in my very first live. It's on this channel. I moved it from my old channel to this channel. Where there is a part where I do get kicked out of the vehicle and some stuff happens, and I actually took a recording of it. It's during the day, but that hit me like a ton of bricks. Trauma has a funny way of showing up. I'm sorry, I had to mute for a minute. You know what? I would rather have that child screaming while gaming than my other child who screams profanities while he games. So I guess that's a win-win for me. And I guess in a weird way, I'm thankful for my trauma. But I'm gonna post a link in here again if anybody wants to come up. Like I said, this live is, I don't want it to be just about me. Oh my gosh, that's the link to the dang channel. Oh my gosh. You know what? See, I'm being awkward and I am a mess. It was all me going out to Menards. But anyways, I'm grateful for my trauma because it has made me who I am. But, I created this channel to be a support to others, not only to tell my story, but to let others, come up and tell their story, to get advice, to be a support for each other. May is also Mental Health Awareness Month. Now, yes, I have this community, but I also have been in other communities, and sometimes we always I'm not going to say always. There are some times that some of us let frustration or situations get the better of us, and we say or do things that are out of character that we wish that we could take back, that have us act out of character. I know I do. But that doesn't mean that I'm not a grateful recovering addict. That doesn't mean that I'm not a supportive recovering addict of anyone else who is in recovery. That doesn't take away from my platform or what I believe in. I have a right to be frustrated with certain things. But that's enough on that. So thank you. Hey Dank, hey Bird. But yeah, I created this platform so that others could come and talk about their successes, their struggles. Because I know that I learned whenever I did attend meetings or groups or whatever. Thank you, Bird. That it was hearing other people's stories that helped me to know that I wasn't the odd man out, that, you know, I did some weird stuff too, or some weird happenings happened to them. Or, you know, something that helped them that I could apply to my recovery journey. Because recovery isn't a one size fits all thing. What works for one person isn't going to work for the next person. AA didn't work for me. It wasn't the program for me. There were certain things. You're welcome, ranch dressing. There were certain things in the program that I took from it that worked for me. You know, like the changing your people, places, and things. Did that 100%, because I could not continue to live in the same place that I lived and talk to the same people that I talked to and stay away from the drug. Couldn't do it. Nope. And now I have a loved one that struggles with that. Struggles so hard. They were doing so great. They are able to stay sober for long periods of time. And when they are cut off from, say, having a telephone, they're absolutely great. When they're not able to communicate with anyone. And it shouldn't have to be that way, because they're in their mid-30s. You know, they shouldn't have to be that way. They shouldn't have to be cut off from communicating with anyone but immediate family or having a life. But when you give them that millimeter of freedom, pew, they're gone. They're gone. And it's hard for me being away from my DOC. And when I say DOC, I do not mean Department of Correction. Let me just, it's an abbreviation for drug of choice. My DOC. For so long, for as long as I have, there is not any amount of money, there is not any amount of the D that would make me want to go back to using it at all. The first year was the hardest. I'm not going to lie. The second year was hard. But it does get easier the more coping skills you learn. The more time that you spend away from it. You grieve it. You grieve it just like you do a loved one or a relationship. Because let's face it, you had a relationship with that substance. You did. It was a toxic as fuck relationship, but you had a relationship with it. You grieved it. You grieved that relationship, that separation from it. I know I did. You thought that you needed it to function. You were dependent on it. You're very right, beloved. Mental health and addiction. Yes. And there's a whole debate. Where is that going with that? There's a whole debate as to whether or not if addiction is a disease or if it's a choice. And in my personal opinion, I believe that addiction is a disease that starts with a choice. Because I chose to take that first dose and continue to choose to use. And then I became addicted, which was the disease part. You know what? I forgot. I can just put them over here. Boom. And it's hard to kick. I mean, it really is. And especially, when you go into it blindly. I mean, yes, I made the choice to use. I used because I thought that the person that I was my abuser, the person I loved was using, and they enjoyed it way more than I did because initially I didn't like the shit. I didn't like the way it made me feel. I really didn't, to be honest. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. But it was something they enjoyed doing. And I felt that it was driving a wedge between he and I. And it was a world that he existed in and I didn't. If that makes sense. I felt that I was being replaced. So I made the choice to join the world. Wasn't a great choice. And, went in with the mindset, oh, it won't become a problem. It's just for fun. Yup. Exactly. Jeff. Because by the time I thought, oh, I don't need this, I can stop anytime I want to. Nope. It was too late. I was too far in. It was bad. Yep. It was fun until it wasn't. But, I'm grateful for my trauma. I'm grateful for going through those struggles. I'm grateful for having that experience, as fucked up as it may sound, because I would never know truly what it means to work your ass off for something, for it to truly be yours, for you to truly know that you did it and you did it alone, but really I didn't do it alone. I had a wonderful and still have amazing support system. I had some amazing cheerleaders as well, those that couldn't be here by my side. I had girls from junior high all the way from high school into adulthood that were there when I reached out on Facebook and was like, I need help because I didn't know what else to do. There was power in social media in 2017. And I still believe that there is power in social media today. And that's why I have chosen to do what I have with my platforms. That's why I started doing it on TikTok. Yeah, not everyone gets to say that. You know, I consider myself lucky. Not everyone got the chances that I got. Not everyone got the opportunities that I got. You know, I feel like it was rough, but I feel like it was easier than it could have been. I mean, I didn't go to a rehab facility. I tried, but it was sabotaged every time. I tried to go to detox, but that was sabotage. That was sabotaged by my own family because they didn't want to drive me to my current location that I'm in now because it was too far of a drive. And then after I left detox, I had to, because it was only like a 3-day thing. There is a lot of peer pressure on social media, dude. And then, like, detox wasn't going to find me a rehab afterwards. They were like, you're going to be on your own. Yeah. That's why, like, I guess I feel defeated sometimes when with my platform. Like, it was easier when TikTok went from Musically to TikTok. It really was. Because there wasn't a lot of people on it. But yeah, I was kind of popular way back then in 2018. I was one of the very few people that could go live because you had to have 1,000 followers then. Now what? You don't have to have very many followers to get live access. You had to work for that shit. I feel somewhat defeated by not having a big following. But then again, you know what? It's fine. I'm not I'm not all into the cloud. You know, those that want to listen will listen. Those that need to listen will listen. Everyone that's here for the right reasons are here. And that's what matters. And that's why I dedicated a whole channel to just this and then do my other shit on the other one. Yeah. I appreciate that, Bird. Yeah, it's just trying to find time on my schedule. I mean, I'm not going to school right now. I quit that after I had my stroke. I meant to only take a semester off, but I kind of didn't enroll for summer like I was supposed to. Because, believe it or not, grad school's fucking hard. Bluffing with a Lady Gaga quote. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I will. I mean, with the new job and everything, things will be easier. It is true. It is true. Yeah, I will, Nannies. I'll do that. It'll be easier than the new job and everything. I'm just, trying to focus on my health. Wasn't doing that before, and that really scared me, man. Didn't help that I had some incompetent doctors trying to make me think I had something wrong with my brain. But guess what? I have a normal brain. We're good. I may act a little fucked up and say some fucked up shit here and there, but hey, I'm unapologetically me, and that's all you need to know. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know about normal because you a little weird. I'm weird and proud, okay? No, you're good. I love you and adore you too. Ooh, did I just say that? I did. Oh, my chair just decided to lean back and I felt like I was falling backwards. I need to get a new chair, even though. Dang IKEA chairs! Use your brain. Mm, mm-mm. Mm-mm. No cave person talking here. No, no, ma'am. No, no. No, no, ma'am. No, no. You silly. I don't know. It's real crazy. It did. It did, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm running out of stuff to talk to being up here by myself. It's about to get real boring. How was everyone's day? Oh, I guess I could. So, I guess I could finish talking about. So, I also got some flowers, y'all. I got some. I don't know if I got perennials or annuals, but I got some shepherd's hooks and some hanging baskets and put up some flowers. You good. You good. Um, and I got the little stake thing for the flag too. And all the flags that I could find were like cheerful. And it made me really, really sad because if you know me, I love horror. And I have a sign that's like right by my front door that says no trespassing. We're tired of hiding the bodies. So I think I bought a flag for now and it says welcome sunshine, like a yard flag. But I think I'm going to have to get on the Amazons and find a flag that's like horror themed for my yard that says go away. That's what I'm saying. Moses, get the fuck out instead. Yes, or stay off my lawn. It's a complete joke, but Um, and then I got this solar lantern that has butterflies on it. I went to Dollar Tree because I like the dollar of the trees. And I went to Ollie's and I went to Menards. Oh, and I bought 3 rose bushes. I went a little crazy on the rose bushes. So tomorrow, somehow, I'm going to do laundry, mow the yard, plant bushes, and start priming the cabinets. I don't know how, but I'm going to get up, start doing that. Hopefully. Hopefully. Before it starts to rain. Ooh, I could get a flag with a peen on it. Or you know what? No. I'm going to buy a pansexual flag. How about that? I can hear you in my headphones. I thought you were sleeping. No. I am not messing with Etsy ever again after the whole Bakugo nails incident. Nope. Etsy has lost my patronage. No. I can hear you in my headphones. So that means my mic can hear you. Sorry. There's a bee behind me and it's whispering. It thinks it's whispering, but I can hear it. So I'm sure you can hear it. Noise, it is not that kind of stream. I don't know. But yeah. And then what else? Oh, okay. So you know that chopper, the vegetable chopper that you see everybody using on TikTok, that like the karate chop one that's like long and rectangular? Mama Cookie uses it. If you know who Mama Cookie is. I found it at Ollie's for $8.99. They had blue, they had green, and they had pink. They didn't have any black or red ones to match my kitchen. So I got pink. Oh, I also found paint for my stove. So I think I've got everything that I need for my kitchen now. And I need to get it done because the old floor is starting to like peel bad. Like bad. And I knew it was going to happen because it was starting to slide whenever I bought the house. I knew that this house was going to be a project when I got it. That's why I got it, because it was cheap. And I knew it was going to be a project. So I'm just late to starting to work on it. You know, that's what happens when there's linoleum. But the new tile is going to be beautiful. It looks kind of like it's black and it kind of looks like lightning is hitting the floor. Yes. And then I'm pretty sure by the time I'm done doing every room, it's going to be time to sell this piece and get out of Dodge. Because I do want to move somewhere a little quieter. And maybe get me a horsey. And a goat. And maybe some chickens. But the bad thing is that if I get chickens, I will not eat the eggs. I'm weird. I can't have a relationship with my food. I'm just real weird. That's a whole nother. I want a pig that I can keep in my house. And it can be best friends with my dog. I think it would be cool. Who the fuck is Homer? I'm missing a piece of the story, y'all. I really am. What would I name my pig? I don't know. Hmm. Well, I wouldn't want to name it anything obvious. I'd probably name my pig Moo. The sound a cow makes. That's just me. Crispy bacon. That's just me. And then if I got a cow, I'd probably name it Oink. I'd just name my farm animals weird animal noises. And then people look at me. I'd just be the crazy lady with a farm. You'd name it Roast. Girl. Mm-mm. You're gonna make me stem. And now is not the time. It is not the time. No. No, 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 no. Arby's. Dang it, no. That's you guys are oh my goodness. See, yeah. Mm. You all are being bad. Bad, 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 bad. So, what did you guys do today? Played Farbill. I played a little bit earlier. Oh no, you didn't feel good. Yes, I went shopping with my friend. And I probably could have went shopping more, but I was like, I think I spent enough money. And being out here, I could probably be detrimental to my bank account. But I did see something. Oh, I took my car to the car wash too, and I was really mad. So I vacuumed it and everything, and then as I'm walking around it, I'm like, why is it all streaky and why does it look like it didn't wash parts of it? So the guy that I don't know if he owns it or whatnot, but he walked around to get in his truck and he's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, not really. And he's like, well, it's set to like for the parameters of the mirror. So if you want, you can go back through and maybe put your mirrors in. And I'm like, oh, so I get another free wash? Okay. So I went back around and I went in. Well, I think so. The one that I go to, you have to drive to you drive on this track and it puts your car through the automatic thingy, right? You put your car in neutral. Well, before that, they spray your car off. And they have to push buttons for whatever one you pay for. Well, I don't think the girl that sprayed my car off the first time put the right freaking car wash in. Hello, whoever just came in. I see the viewers just went up. And so, and she spent more time spraying my car. And so after he told me I could go back through, like he left the property. So I was like, okay, so this woman's probably gonna be like, oh, he didn't say that. He's not here to tell me that. But I didn't have no problem. But she said something to the girl with the sprayer, and like she spent more time spraying off my car. So it's cleaner than it was, but I'm regretting buying a black automobile. But when we went to the Dollar of the Trees, this girl pulled up and she had bedazzled things on her door handles. And my friend was like, "Hey, where'd you get those?" And she was like, "I got them off." She was like, "Oh, hey, you like those? I got them off the Amazon." And so I know what I'm gonna be looking for later. So going to be bedazzling my car door handles, maybe. I also want to get so Dank showed me or sent me, I think she showed me or she sent me. I'm pretty sure she sent it to me. Uh Probably like silver since she's black. Or I don't know. I don't know, maybe black rhinestones. I don't know. She showed me this ghost face decal that's kind of like, I don't know what the word, iridescent. It's really cool looking too. So I'm thinking that Medusa needs um a ghost face decal, and she needs some rhinestone door handles. And then when we were at Ollie's, we seen that they had these these air caps you could put on your car that have multi lights, and I was like, yeah, no, my luck, I get pulled over, even though they aren't red and blue, but there was a red combination in there because I don't know if it's the same in every state. Here, you cannot have any of the emergency vehicle colors of lights on your car, or you will get pulled over and ticketed for impersonating an emergency vehicle. Been there, done that when we were younger. Me and my best friend used to share her car, and she used to have blue lights that used to beat to music, and we got in trouble. Because now they've decided here where I live that they're going to start using drones in collaboration with their red light cams to start giving people tickets when you're speeding. How does that work? Hey, Alex J. How are you? Sorry, I did not attend Dreamlight Night last night. I was busy shampooing my couch because I'm a weirdo. I was doing hot mom stuff. Because like you have the right to face your accuser in court. So how is that gonna work if my accuser is a drone? Just wondering. Thank you, Ale. Oh, I will have to send you those mods. So I found some really good ones. Throw verbal hands with a robot. Right? Ugh. I don't know. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I might end this here in a few minutes though, because I've been live for almost an hour. And I just wanted to come say hey. I mean, I advertised on TikTok for a little bit. So the mod that I got, like, you can now go to the doctor with your sim, and your sim can get like real medical issues. Thank you, Becca. I thought Becca had a wrench on this channel. I give Becca wrenches on both my channels. What is happening? Because Becca gave me a wrench. I gave Becca a wrench. Something's not right. We're gonna have to fix that. Thank you for coming in, Becca. Thank you. Just doing what I do. I seriously, that's making me mad. And you can't do it, like, you can't do it as an, wait a minute. I think I have to be on YouTube. I'll fix it tonight. But yeah, like, it is a good day. I went and bought 3 rose bushes. I found some that I've never seen before. I'm real happy to plant. I hope they don't die. I mean, like the last one. I should have brought a new trellis too, but I didn't. What are you cooking, Becca? You know what? I'm going to switch account. Multitasking. That's something we have in common. I have that many as well. Oh, that's awesome, Allie. So when I bought my house, it'll be 3 years in August. When I bought my house 3 years ago, it came with some rose bushes. So I've been able to like prune them every year. And my house was like owned by an elderly couple, right? So the husband had passed and the wife was living here by herself, but then she got to where she couldn't be by herself. So her family had moved her closer to them. So the yard was just being maintained by a lawn company, but they weren't doing anything with the flowers or anything. So when I moved in at the end of summer, it was a mess. So when I pruned everything back, They were beautiful. And I have a trellis that you can walk through. It's an arch. And so I started weaving the vines or weaving the roses through there. And it's absolutely beautiful. And I tried to plant one rose bush, but I think I was too late in doing it and it did not take off. So, and it's one that I've never planted that kind of a rose bush before. It was actually in a pot. Um, the ones that I usually get are, I think, a cutting from a larger rose bush, and they have buds on them already. And that's what I bought today. And that's what I've planted before in the past, and I've always had success with them. And then I have another rose bush that's on a trellis that I need to replace because it's wood and it's rotted. Um, it doesn't have thorns, and I've never seen thornless roses before. It's real weird. But I pruned them, and they're absolutely beautiful as well. And I can't stand hydrangeas. They are annoying nonnies. Yeah, they're pink roses, and they don't have thorns. Because the hydrangeas, when it gets windy, it looks like it snowed everywhere. It auto-corrected to hydrogen. My friend was talking about buying some today, and I was telling her about the rusty nail trick that you told me. Y'all silly. Hydrogen robots. I'm telling you, I mean, I don't normally go out of my way to speed, but friends have some, but I don't know why. I don't know. My red rose bush, ooh, those things are the devil. They tear up my hands. Trying to weave them through that trellis, I hurt myself all the time. And then they had some lavender trees, but they were like $20. And I was like, do I want to get one? Because I have to make sure I plant it in a place where it gets full sun. And I don't, I mean, I want to make sure that it has full sun and that I pick it in a good spot. I mean, I want it to be in a really good spot. Now, what was I doing? Oh, no, what did I just do? I did a big one. I don't know what I just did. Sorry, guys. Okay, that should have fixed it. Maybe. I think I accidentally deleted Kai's wrench on total accident. I was trying to do something, I typoed, and then I backed up, and then no, I'm over here goofing stuff up. No, it's there. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so for some reason, it will not let me. Okay, well, that should have worked. No, Kai's still there. We're good. I don't know what it's doing. But I tried to. So I think what happened was Becca's got removed when the thing happened with her channel. Because, remember when I deactivated and then it took away my wrenches from everything? And I just put Becca's back on, I think. I hope it worked. I don't know. I'll figure it out. One day it'll work or it won't. I don't know. YouTube's finicky. It does weird things. Thanks for subbing, Becca. You're awesome. So, I got some really pretty flowers. I don't know. I might go back and get more flowers, but that'll derail me from. We had fruit trees there today. I thought about it. I tried to plant berries 2 years ago. I don't know, but the squirrels kept stealing my stuff. But I know, Bird, you told me to plant onions in between my vegetables. I will do that. I don't know. I might go get more flowers, but that'll derail me from my kitchen remodel makeover thing. Because, I think I have everything now. I've got the appliance paint. I've got the primer. The possibilities are endless. I got strawberries, and then I think I got strawberries, and then there was another berry that I got one year. No, so I did not sand the cabinets. I got primer instead. I got Kills today because I really do not want all of that dust everywhere. Because primer is going to be just fine to prime it and then paint over it. But then my friend was like, hey, because we seen metallic paint today. We're thinking that I should buy some glitter spray paint or somehow put glitter on my cabinets. Well, yeah. And I see, and if I was going to go for because it's wood underneath, I would have, if I wanted the wood look, I would have sanded everything or removed the paint off everything. But I don't have the time to do it. I'm good. I really don't have the time. Right. But I don't think the glitter is going to show up on black paint. I really don't. But I'm still thinking about getting skull stencils and stenciling skulls on the cabinet doors. Maybe I could do silver skulls instead of white. Oh, I could do that. I don't know. I have so many ideas. My brain is everywhere. It's just finding the time and the day to do it all and, work and get kids to and from appointments, activities, myself to and from appointments, all that good stuff. Silver glitter skulls, yeah. I bought new hardware for the cabinet doors, but I'm thinking about taking them back and custom ordering skull cabinet hardware. I think that would be sweet. And having skull knobs on everything. Glitter hardware. Oh my gosh. Glitter skull hardware, like epoxy glitter skulls. See, now you've got my brain going. Now you're gonna make me go down a rabbit hole. Like, I've bought all the stuff to do my own nails, the coloring, the diamond painting. Now you're gonna have me going on the Amazon to buy all the stuff to make epoxy stuff, to do my own epoxy things. Man, I just need to open my own little freaking storefront and just start selling stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I just got to figure out what order I'm going to do everything in. I know the floor has got to be last because I don't want to get paint from anything on my floor, period, on my new floor. Because I've got to change the stove color. I've got to change the countertops. And I've got to change. Oh, I didn't even think about the backsplash yet. I'll worry about that later. That'll have to be a thing. Well, I think I'm going to end this. I appreciate everyone coming and celebrating with me. I will try to do this more often. I love each and every one of you that came to celebrate with me. Didn't really want this live to be all about me, but I appreciate it. And if you're watching this later, my email is sharethemessageofhope@gmail.com. If you are struggling with substance abuse, a DV situation, needing resources for either, or struggling with mental health issues, I also have a Discord with support. I have myself and a team of 3 other women that are more than willing to listen and be of support for you, as well as just members in the Discord that just want to be there to help support others. And we are non-judgmental. We just accept people how they are. Oh, and my doggy wants to say hello. We do trash TV every Tuesday night. And that means we watch reality TV, It makes us feel like our life is a little bit less of a shit show watching other people's shit shows.
Here are some results.
Alexa, stop. I don't need your help. I'm sorry, my Alexa is going nuts now. I don't know what's happening. We also play video games. Some of us play World of Warcraft. Some of us play The Sims together. Some of us play Dreamlight Valley. My other channel, it's Marie Bitch. I have some gaming content. I'm starting to work on that. I also Fortnite. Yes, Fortnite. I call it Fortnite. People play that as well. I'm not so good at it, so I don't play very much. But, you know, like-minded people, no drama, just like-minded people. Conversation, video games, reality TV. Oh yeah, me and Bluffin just started playing Supermarket Simulator. It's addicting. It really is. It's really addicting. Really, really addicting. I need to figure out how to deactivate one of my mods on my Sims so that I can make it streamer friendly. Because right now it's not streamer friendly. But yeah, you can email me at sharethemessageofhope@gmail.com. I also have some Google Docs linked if you are into help for resources. If you'd like to be a speaker and you don't know how to get a hold of me, I'm also on TikTok at It's Marie Bitch. The exclamation point for the I. I have been on TikTok since 2018 when I started my recovery journey and when I left my abuser. You know, I like to share my story because it helps others. Because listening to other stories helps me. I just like to be a light at the end of the tunnel for someone else. I hope that everybody has a good night, and just remember, it's not hopeless. There's always hope.
I forgive you for what you think you didn't even do. All the hell you put me through. I forgive you. It's more for me than it'll ever be for you. It'll ever be for you. So I forgive you. I'm gonna wish you the best and believe that people change when they see what God